Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Uncanny episode of Uncanny Cards and Comics, where today we have a graded card reveal, though it is not a PSA graded card reveal. This is actually from CGC. For those who are unfamiliar, CGC, they grade comic books mostly, and they're actually the number one game in town when it does come to comic book grading. As far as a premium goes, if you want to get your comic book graded and get a good ROI, return on investment, you go CGC. They're basically the PSA of comic books. And they also, like I said, grade cards. And people really seem to enjoy CGC slabs. There are some people who are, I won't say anti-PSA, but I don't know, something about CGC just reminds them of their comic books that are graded. Kind of matches a bit, I guess. I suppose that's why. So the reason I chose CGC, because you're probably thinking, okay, well, you've always said PSA is going to be the company to go with if you want to get a return on investment. That is true. But what I have here are 2021/2022 Spider-Man Metal Universe cards, which you see me open on the channel through the box, the blasters that I've opened, and my many YouTube shorts. Sorry about that, guys. They make me do it. So I had a ton of cards to send off. I went with CGC because I thought they'd be a bit more lenient with the grades. Because let's face it, these cards come out of the pack and they are imperfect. They're only a couple months old at this point of me filming this, recording this, and fresh out of the box. They have print issues. They've got, dinged up corners. They're miscut. All kinds of quality control issues. I guess that's Skybox for you. So I've seen where some people have submitted these to CGC and they've gotten higher grades, or at least, decent grades, we'll say. CGC, just in case you don't know, CGC does grade on a 1 to 10 scale. The only difference between this and PSA, though, is they do a 9.5. And whereas a 10 is a gem mint and a PSA card, 9.5 is gem mint and a CGC card, okay? So we're looking for 9.5s. I'm not thinking there's going to be any 10s because, like I said, these cards are already imperfect, fresh out of the pack, okay? So we'll try our best. Now, I do have 30 cards here, okay? This is half of the batch that I sent off, right? And, it's not a good place for this. There's so many cards. This is half of the batch that I sent off. I'll do another video with the other batch, so stay tuned for that. And let's get into it. And again, it's 30 cards, so I just did what I always do, which is take notable characters and just find the notable characters, sleeve them up, and if they look good enough, I submit them. And a lot of base cards are in here, and people ask why even bother getting base cards graded, and that's because no one else does. So I do. There are people looking for base cards. Again, if you get a high-grade base card, the money's not going to pay your rent, but it's going to be a little bit of a return. And the more little bits add up. Nickels and dimes add up. I'd rather sell $50 cards, $100 cards all day long, because it's way easier than selling $1,000 card. Okay? That's a little lesson for you out there, okay? Like, it's way easier to sell cheaper cards, and these are them. So I'm not looking to break the bank here, but a little bit of return on investment would be great. Again, my first experience with CGC grading. Let's get into it. So I divided them up. Here we have base set cards, and over here, your yellow effects, your gold effects, grandioses are in there. And let's get going here with Carnage. Carnage, the base card, gets a 9.5. Again, 9.5 is the gem mint for CGC. So I am happy with that. We've already got a 9.5 stack going. Look at us. All right. Second up is Null. Null gets a 9.5 as well. I like it. I like it. Now, I did scrutinize these cards. I didn't just send everything that I thought was cool looking, or that I thought would get me some money. I did what I always do, which I always make sure that the cards are in good shape before I submit them. There were plenty of cards that I wanted to submit that didn't quite make the cut. That's just the way it is. I still say don't send a card if you know it's not going to get a high grade, because that's actually wasting your money, okay? You're wasting your money at that point. You may recall the Daredevil Palladium I pulled on my channel. had a crack in it, so I couldn't submit it. Not that it would have given me a whole lot of money, but it would have been nice to grade the card. Some collector would have enjoyed having that, but it is what it is. Wolverine, 9.5. All right. So we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. Again, it's weird not seeing 10s. I mean, you know, not that I see a whole lot of 10s, am I right? But seeing a 9.5 gem means you're doing well. Means you're doing well, right? Another Wolverine, another 9.5. Very nice. Very nice. Moving on, Miles Morales, base card, 9. I'm brought down from cloud 9, ironically by a 9. Captain America, base card, 9.5. 9.5. I mean, truth is, in these base cards, a lot of them probably just going to break even. I might lot a few up to maybe like squeeze out a few more bucks there, save on shipping or whatever, but, you know, it's fine. Cards look great. They look great in the CGC holders. This was experimental, and I just sent everything I thought looked good. CGC was running a special, and I was like, what the heck? Here's 60 cards. Jaboom. Black Panther, 9.5. Beautiful. Beautiful. Again, this is a very good looking set. I know a lot of you people are probably tired of seeing this set. And I totally understand that. In a lot of ways, I'm like, ugh, Spider-Man metal, we get it. But Spider-Man 29.9 also gets a 9.5. Very nice. Very nice. But yeah, beautiful set. There are some cards in here that I'm sure will probably get me a pretty good return on investment. So I'm looking forward to getting these out there and just kind of see what kind of attention these things get. Because these are starting to hit they're starting to hit the eBays and the Instagrams and the whatnots now in the graded condition. So now there are more. Spider-Man base card, 9.5. Again, anytime you get a Spider-Man on a high grade, it's worth something. Okay? Something. Silk does have some wear on the back. I can tell already. Yep. That's an 8. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. 8. Remember, high grade, 9s, everything else. Everything else. Venom, base card. 8.5. Okay. So I guess there's 8.5s as well. Interesting. All right. Okay, Carnage. I think we're breaking into the high series cards now. Carnage here. Carnage gets a 9.5. 9.5 high series Carnage. Wonderful. Not used to the highest stack being the highest stack. I love it. It's my favorite thing. Captain America high series. 9. 9. It's okay. And high series Spider-Man gets a one of many. There's several high series Spider-Mans. And this one gets a 9.5. Very nice. Again, pretty happy with this. I'm not mad. I'm not mad, but those are all the base cards, right? Those are the base cards. In this stack here, we've got yellow effects, gold effects, and grandiose. Okay, I did try to get them in some kind of order, so they're a bit more wrangled, a bit more manageable here. Black Panther high series, yellow effects, gets a 9. 9 is all right. 9 is not bad. Anything 9 and above is good, right? And 8 is probably like, you're lucky to break even, right? That's fine. Again, it was a learning experience. Carnage, it's like a Carnage base card, or base set, but yellow effects. Yellow effects Carnage, 9.5. 9.5. Very nice. I sent a lot of Spider-Mans, and one thing I noticed about these cards when I got back from CGC is... Well, I'll tell you what, I'll flip this one first. Well, let's find out what this is real quick, and then I'll get into it. Spider-Man, yellow effects, ooh, 8.5. 8.5, not great. Like I was saying, one of the things I noticed about these cards is, if you look closely, you can see the penny sleeve is still on the card. So when I got these back and I was kind of like sorting through them, I noticed the penny sleeve was on about 16 of these cards. And I actually messaged CGC and I said, CGC, I sent you an order of 60 cards and about 16 of them still have a penny sleeve on the card. You encapsulated the penny sleeve into the slab. Apparently, Skybox, and the woman assured me that this is one of the issues with Skybox. It goes back to my quality control complaints about this set. Apparently, they miscut a lot of cards. As you can see, the edges where it holds, kind of like hugs the card and holds it in place, don't quite touch the card. So they have to leave in the penny sleeve. Otherwise, the card will rattle around, which I guess that's fine because they put my mind at ease on that one. They didn't just go, yeah, we messed up, send all those cards back. They said it is that way because of the way the cards are cut. What sucks, though, is it does hurt the presentation. But again, they said that's just what happens, so I guess I'm going to have to take their word for it. Hurts my heart. Because I some of these I've already passed, I think, do have that issue. And I'd already, my mind has forgotten that part. I was like, I don't want to think about that. And I just remember looking at that Spider-Man card, that some of them do have their penny sleeves encapsulated. So it's something that happens. So they say. All right, Iron Man. I think it's a Yellow Effects. Yellow Effects Iron Man got a 9. Got a 9. But there's no penny sleeve. That's nice. You can penny sleeve my 8s. That's fine. Penny sleeve on this one. This is Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk High Series. Yellow Effects 9.5. 9.5. Yeehaw. Wolverine High Series. Yellow Effects with the penny sleeve, of course. Because why not? 9.5. 9.5. Cool looking card. Very cool looking card. It helps that he's yellow. And the card's yellow. And the little banner's yellow. It works, man. It works. Okay. Should be another Yellow Effects, I think, yeah. Nova, Yellow Effects, High Series. Nope, gold. Wrong. This is a gold. We broke it into the golds, folks. Nova Gold in a penny sleeve, of course. He is a 9. He's a 9. As long as this stack stays higher than this stack, we're fine. We're doing good. We're doing good. Hawkeye Gold. Hawkeye Gold. 9. Also a 9. Hulk High Series Gold. Penny sleeve. It's okay. It's okay. 9.5. 9.5. Luke Cage. Power Man, whatever you want to call him. Penny sleeved, of course. High Series Gold. 8.5. 8.5. So far, I think an 8 is the lowest I've gotten. So that's good. Right? That's good. Spider-Man. I see some white on the bottom of this one. And, of course, it's still penny sleeved. I think. Yeah, this should be a gold. Gold Spider-Man. 9.5. Yeah, I don't want to argue with them, but there is definitely some white in the bottom of that corner. But hey, again, CGC, they know what they're talking about. They assured me that this is how things are done. Okay, so with that, I think we're breaking into the Grandiose. The Grandioses. Starting with Falcon. Falcon Grandiose. Shibu is a 9. Is a 9. Yeah, Grandiose is about the most rare thing that I pulled from all my boxes. I pulled a shadow box. I pulled a Daily Bugle headline or newspaper, the fold-out one. I think that was in my short. And a couple Palladiums, and I pulled one red PMG of Iron Fist, which that I sent to PSA. So, just a heads up. In case you're wondering where that PMG went, I sent it to PSA. Silver Sable, Grandiose, 9.5. 9.5, High Series, Silver Sable. Don't know how popular Silver Sable is. No one knows who that is. They kept talking about making that Silver Sable Black Cat movie, because that's what no one wants to see. No one cares about Silver Sable. Silver Surfer, baby. Silver Surfer. All the way. Spider-Man 2099 and the Grandiose 9. That would have been a good 9.5. That would have been a good 9.5. But that's okay. That's okay. Captain Marvel Grandiose 9.5. Cool. So I don't know where people are on the character Captain Marvel these days. I know a lot of people aren't. There's plenty of fans of the movie, right? But I don't know how people feel about Brie Larson. I'm indifferent to her. I thought she did a good job in the movie. I thought the movie was good, you know. But like comic book fans, do people still like Captain Marvel? Huh? Final card of this part of the submission, Spider-Man Grandiose. Let's finish on a high note, baby. 9. Still fine. Still good. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. I will say, of all the Grandioses that I pulled, I got really lucky on Spider-Mans. I pulled like a couple to a few Grandiose Spider-Man cards. And gold Spider-Mans as well. So happy with the submission. Happy with the grades, I guess, right? I mean, money-wise, I'm not sure how much these are going to sell for, but let's run through these 9.5s real quick. Grandiose, Captain Marvel, Grandiose, Silver Sable, gold Spider-Man, gold Hulk, high series, yellow high series Wolverine, yellow high series Spider-Punk, yellow Carnage, high series Spider-Man, getting high here, high series Carnage, slide these over, base Spider-Man, base Spider-Man 2099, base Black Panther, base Captain America, base Wolverine, another base Wolverine, null, and Carnage. So all in all, done pretty good, I think. Again, this stack was higher than those, so that's good. I'm happy with that. Cool. Well, that's my first experience with CGC. Tune in next time for part 2 of the submission. And thank you very much for watching. And until next time, I'm gonna say so long.